Hey YouTube, how you doing? I'm back with yet another video, and today I'm going to do an unboxing kind of a review of a Chanel O case, and I'm also going to compare it to some other items from my collection so we can see how it compares. We're going to discuss the usage scenarios for these. We're going to look at the dimensions a bit around so you have a bit of a feeling about, you know, if this is an item for you or not. Mine came in this box. Here it says Chanel here on the front, of course, but it's covered by this lovely white camellia flower, which I think looks actually really nice. This box is a bit different than your Chanel Small Little Good box. What I mean by that, I have another one here for my other item. As you can see, this one kind of opens on the top and it's really sturdy, it's really thick, while this one is more thin and it kind of opens like a fragrance on the side. I do prefer these boxes, guys, but you know, it's not a deal breaker by any means. It's still a good box, quality item. It's rubberized it has kind of a rubberized texture on the outside, which gives it this a bit of more luxurious feel to it. But that's about it. So enough about the box. Inside is the item itself. It came in this little dust bag. Of course, says Chanel on the front of the dust bag. It has a little pull string. You open like this. And to reveal the item, there we go. Here is the item itself. I cannot really, you know, I'm not sure I can do justice to this item through the camera, guys, but believe me when I tell you, this is a gorgeous piece on its own. So it is the O case. I believe this is the smallest one they make from the classic collection. My particular one is made out of lambskin leather, and it features the standard, or you know, very known Chanel quilting on the front and the back of the item, and it has the classic small CC logo on the top in golden color. There we go. Nothing then on the back, as we mentioned already before. And on the top you just have a simple zipper with a very nice pull tab. I really like this pull tab, guys, because it gives you you know, really good grip when you're opening or closing the pouch itself. And as I said, that's about it. Now I'm gonna show you how I store my item, but before I do that, I want to share the dimensions with this of this particular item with you guys. So if I take my centimeter to it, I would tell you that it is around 15 centimeters wide, and the height of the item would be so it's around 9-10 centimeters. So it's 15 by 10, let's call it that way. And the depth, or yeah, I will just call it the depth, is around, I have to turn that around, didn't rehearse that on the camera, guys. So it's around 1.5 centimeter, more like a 1 centimeter. So 15 by 10 by 1. How I store my item is, I obviously, when I don't use it, I put it back in the box in the dust bag, but also I just keep it how they packed it from Louis Vuitton. And before we look at the interior, I'm gonna Louis Vuitton from Chanel. Do I have a bit of a Louis Vuitton problem? Probably. So anyway, it came with a little piece of paper inside, and I kept the paper because I do believe, you know, it kind of is gonna keep the shape of the pouch for a longer time. Inside this paper, actually, there are two more items. One is the care booklet, which comes in this little envelope, and inside it talks about how, you know, you store your item, how you clean your item and stuff like that. And obviously the Chanel authenticity card, which then has a serial number on the back, which I'm going to show you in full. And that's about it. And plain tissue paper, I would say nothing special. Doesn't have any Chanel logos on it or whatever, just a plain tissue paper. All right, so how does the interior of this look like? Very simple, guys. So it's just one piece inside. There's nothing. Let me see, I can get some light into this. Okay, as you can see, there is nothing inside. So no other compartments than just this little hole. It does have on one side a Chanel leather tab, which says, in my particular case, made in Italy. At this point, I do not know, guys, if all of these are made in Italy, or some of them are made in Italy and some of them are made in France. Anyway, and the interior itself, it's really funny to me. It's kind of made out of, I don't know how to describe it better, but you know, like a winter jacket material. It's exactly, that's what it is. It mimics the quilting of the outside, also inside, and I think that's pretty cute. And the color is deep Bordeaux red, and that's about it. So this is the pouch. So it's a very simple item. There's not much to it. Let me put my papers back in. So there's not much to it inside, you know. It's a very simple item, but nevertheless I think it's very elegant on its own, as it is. Of course, these come in bigger sizes. The biggest ones I saw, the large ones, I think can accommodate an A4 document, so it's like a document holder. Then you have something in the middle, and this one is the small one. So why would you have this one? This could be, you know, a lot of the people these days are kind of straying away from your traditional wallets, and I'm one of these people. I have a Louis Vuitton Brassard that you guys probably know if you follow my channel, and I have some other wallets like the Louis Vuitton Organizer, and what do I have? Yeah, that's about it. And you know, I just don't use those wallets anymore that much. The reality is they're really big, and I found them, you know, kind of hard to carry around, especially if you're not using a bag. You know, this is something you can throw in your jacket and just, you know, be on your way. I can easily store a couple of credit cards in here, cash, coins. So I must admit, I do hate putting coins into this. I have, you know, other stuff for coins, so I tend not to put coins in it, but you know, you can if you want. And you know, you could put even a set of keys in here if you would desire. The problem I have with this item, and I'll be very honest with you guys, the item is so nice. I just, you know, kind of want to keep it pristine, and this small leather goods in lambskin, they are very delicate, you know. When I was picking this one up, I actually was kind of very reluctant to pick it up. I wanted to have it in caviar leather, but they didn't have it at that time when I was visiting London. And you know, when an essay, I think it was in Selfridges in Chanel, you know, showed it to me, I kind of, you know, given up. It was just so beautiful. I had to have it. So anyway, now for the size comparison, I told you the dimensions of this, but just want to, you know, quickly show you some of the other items in my collection, and you know, kind of so you can see how this compares size-wise. So if we stay on the Chanel, you remember this card holder if you follow my channel. If not, I will link up above, so you can check the review of this one. So this is your Chanel card holder, and this one is actually in caviar leather, and you know, you can see here a quick comparison between the lambskin and the caviar. This one is much more sturdy, more durable, while this one is super soft, super pliable. It's beautiful. It's more matte, this one's more shiny, but as I said, this one is prone to damaging much more than this one. This is the Chanel card holder. As you can see, the small O case is still much bigger in any way you look at it. Maybe from the side, the thickness is similar, but you know, height and widthness, it's, you know, it's bigger. This is much bigger than this. This is the Louis Vuitton zippy organizer in damier graphite. Zippy card holder coin pouch in damier graphite, the small one. You guys know what I'm talking about. This is actually the same as the Chanel card holder, so maybe not a good comparison, but anyway, here it is. So let me bring that one also in. There we go. So as you can see, these two below are pretty much identical. while the card, this one is bigger by both of them. Here is your 4-key in Damier graphite. Interestingly enough, guys, look at this. The width of these two items is pretty much similar, although Louis Vuitton says this is 13 and I just measured 15 on this. So I always was saying that this is longer than 13. I don't know, or it just visually looks longer, but you know, it's almost okay. It is there. It is a bit smaller. Okay, let's be honest. Now I can see it when I'm not looking at the viewfinder on the camera, but I see it myself here from the back. But anyway, a bit of a comparison from this side. This side, there we go, the Louis Vuitton 4-key. I have to show you my Prada camouflage card holder, which you know I use all the time. So this is also much smaller, although the card holder I believe is, no, it's not thicker, it's actually similar. So this is still bigger. And this is gonna be probably the most interesting comparison. So here's the O case, and here is a mini pochette accessoire from Louis Vuitton. Here you can see that if I put it behind it, it disappears behind the pochette. You don't see it in the camera. If I put this in the front, it's almost similar. Let me line it. So there's a little of belly from the pochette coming down, so you can see it here. But that's about it. So it's similarly sized than the pochette. The difference though being, you see how the pochette extends? So it kind of starts on the same width here, but then it just gets much wider on the bottom. So it can take obviously much more stuff than this can. This is more elegant solution. I think it's more, you know, nice looking, just more elegant, and this is more of an everyday. This is much more robust, of course, being canvas than this, but you know, anyway, I love both of them, so that's pretty clear, obviously. Anyway, so this has been a little overview, unboxing, review of the Chanel O case in lambskin leather. I hope you guys have enjoyed my video. Thank you so much for watching the videos. Thank you so much to the new subscribers on my channel. I really appreciate your comments, your thoughts. It's really inspiring, and you know, makes me make new videos for you, because I see you guys are watching, you're engaging into the content, and you know, it's a good feeling to have that. YouTube is a great community, guys. You know, I learned so much in the past year around luxury goods on YouTube and many other stuff, and met a ton of super nice people. It's just amazing, you know, all the great people on YouTube, and I'm really grateful. Thank you again for watching my video. Have a really nice Sunday and enjoy yourself. Until the next time, I'm saying bye.